Good day, developers. Today I want to talk about APIs. What are APIs? APIs are application programming interface. They are a set of rules that allow your software to communicate with other softwares. For example, if you have a shopping website, you have a dedicated backend for it, like you build your front client with Flutter and you're using a backend like Node.js, you will need an API service to communicate with the backend so you can fetch your products from your backend. And today we'll be looking at API in SwiftUI. So this is a function. The function name is getProducts, and it returns an array of products. This array of product is a model in my SwiftUI file. So this product is an asynchronous function which throws an error. So in case the API couldn't fetch the product, it will throw an error. So you can see this URL variable here. This is just to convert this URL here to a URL type, because this URL is a type of string and we cannot use string to fetch data in API Swift. So we need to convert it to a type URL. So this throws an error also. If the URL didn't work, it will throw a URL error .bad URL. So this variable here is to convert the API endpoint into URL type. Then we have try await URLSession.shade.data from this URL. This URL is the one we stated here. This is the URL we are fetching the data from. Mind you, this is a dummy URL to fetch products. So this function here, try await URLSession, it returns a tuple, and here is the tuple. So you can see it contains data, and here is supposed to be a response. So this tuple, it returns data and a response. And this tutorial is just a beginner friendly one, so I'm not using the response now. So we are going to change it to underscore. This data is the information that is coming from this URL, while the response are those status code response like 202, 404. So when we have error, we can get those response and return to the client. Then this data here is the information we are getting from the API. Let's say we fetched products. If we fetch 10 products from this place, those 10 products will be inside this data variable here. And this data, it's gotten in a JSON format. So all APIs data, they come in a JSON format. We can't use the JSON format in our application. Hence this line here, this function here, try JSON decoder .decode, is to decode the JSON data into product models. Yeah, so this product here is a model in our application which I've created. So we are converting this JSON data into a product model which we can use in our application. You can see JSON decoder .decode. This decode is used to convert from JSON to product model in our case. In other case, there is JSON encoder. That's when you are sending data to an API. But in this case, we are decoding because we are receiving. So this product array is our products in our Swift file. So this data here, we are decoding from this data. That is the one that is giving us in this tuple. So after decoding, we have to return the products. So that's this last line here. So this function is just to fetch data from an API.